This week on Rush Outdoors, we're chasing whitetails right here in the Empire State. Then we're in kayaks looking for some delicious clams. We'll explore some interesting tidbits with Tori's Topics. And of course, member footage with Rush Uncut.
Awesome New York buck. Oh.
We're taking a great buck back to New York.
Got a really nice buck.
Craziness. He's down.
What a buck.
What a rush.
He's a really good present.
Oh my God.
Rush Outdoors is brought to you by Runnings, your home farm and outdoor store. Closed captioning for Rush Outdoors is brought to you by the Wayne County Department of Tourism. Look them up online at waynecountytourism.com.
Hey everybody, welcome to Rush Outdoors. I'm Realtree Pro Staffer Tim Andrus. Today I'm in Orleans County on the Oak Orchard River. It's a cool fall day. The fish are up the creek. Also, we're what they call the Archers Club here. They have a big contest every year, catch and release. It's one of my favorite times to be here in Orleans County. And besides having great fishing here at the Archers Club, they got some great refreshments in there. While I'm getting a cup of coffee, let's join Pro Staffer Keith Bartholomew, Central New York, chasing whitetails.
Well, all right, we made it to the stand. Get an arrow knocked up here. I'm overheated. It's very, very warm today. It's about 60 degrees. These bucks are chasing. Just starting now. Whew. I didn't really need a jacket, I guess, coming in. All right. This is only my second time in this tree here. I put this in here about a week and a half ago. I knew it was going to open up as the leaves fell off. We've had torrential downpours and wicked winds pretty much all October. Here it is November 6th already. Been very few good days to hunt, but it's the same for everybody, so we're making the best of it. I just got word when I was walking in from my brother that a gentleman on the other road took a big 10-point, 150 class 10-point yesterday morning. I got pictures of that 10-point. I'm gonna go to my taxidermist tonight and see if it's the same deer. At any rate, congrats to him. That's a nice buck. I've got pictures of some really good ones in here. Yesterday at noon, there was one on my trail camera where I sat yesterday, last night. So we're gonna get settled in here. I'm gonna do a little grunting. It's that time of the year. We needed to start doing that. So I'm gonna let myself cool down a little bit, wipe myself down, my face and stuff down. You can't kill them from the couch, so, or while you're working. I snuck out of work early. Well, that's pretty cool. Had 3 does come right underneath me.
Runnings, incredible selection at competitive prices. Check us out.
Located in the lush farmlands of western New York, Orleans County offers some of the very best fly fishing opportunities in the country. From golden brown trout and acrobatic steelhead to powerful Chinook, coho, and Atlantic salmon, fishing prospects abound in the fall and winter. Whether you fish Oak Orchard or one of our other tributaries, you'll find uncrowded, wadeable waters to net one of these great species. Why not come and drop a line to our finny friends and see how fall fishing in Orleans County swims with color? I love New York.
I'm Ashley Martin. Welcome to Martin's Marina. Come on in, I'll show you around. We're one of Lund's top dealers in the Northeast. We also have a wide variety of Avalon pontoon boats, all equipped with Mercury motors. We pride ourselves on our service. All of our technicians are Mercury certified. Pick from our selection of Shoremaster docks and a full line of accessories to complement your dock, as well as boat hoists. But that's not all. Here at Martin's, we have all your boating needs, from dockage, self-service gas, inside storage, and winterization. So come on down to Martin's Marina in beautiful Cape Vincent, New York.
Nestled in the heart of St. Lawrence County, Black Lake is one of New York's most pristine family vacation destinations. This one-of-a-kind body of water offers fishing for the entire family. And when you get off the water, there are numerous shops and museums, along with a local winery featuring live music throughout the summer. The world-renowned St. Lawrence River is only 20 miles away, offering boat tours of the Thousand Islands and its many historic castles and lighthouses. For more information on campgrounds, cottages, and entertainment, you can look online at blacklakeny.com. Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by Orleans County, the New York Sportsman's Expo, PSC Archery, CVA, Scentlock, Nocturnal Lighted Knox, Block Targets, IQ Bow Sights, True Fire Releases, the Black Lake Chamber of Commerce, North Country Troopers Assisting Troops, Steel, Voss Signs, and these fine sponsors.
You're not going to tell me Scentlock doesn't work. They're downwind the whole time. Never even got nervous. So far, it's a good night. We got about 45 minutes left. I was actually going to take one of those tows, but it's just too warm. I may regret it if I don't get an opportunity later in the year, but I've already got a doe, so we're in good shape there. We just had a shot on a nice buck. I'm not sure if I hit it or not. I'm gonna get down and look at the arrow. I think I shot low, but he acted like he was hit. He was shaking his tail really good, so I'm not sure until I get down and look at that arrow, but it sounded like it hit him pretty good. Shaking his tail big time, so kind of walking funny. It looked like he was gonna go down, so I'm gonna sneak out of here really quiet, go look at this arrow. It looks pretty good. We do got a hit here. Got some blood here. Looks pretty good. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, he's leaking out both sides. That's good. Okay. Here's some more of the blood. Oh yeah. I think he's gonna be laying right up here where I thought he was. Well, okay. We waited till the next morning here. We've been following the blood trail a little bit. Got in early before daybreak, and we've only gone about 100 yards. We've still got blood, and we're going to continue on here, so we're hopeful. I think we did the right thing by letting him lay the night, and we're going to continue on with this blood trail. All right, we still got blood here. Oh, he's right there. Nice buck. Well, all right, we found this buck. Had a real good encounter last night with 3 does at first. Filmed them. They were underneath me for probably 45 minutes. They never winded me. They got downwind. You know, it's a big testament to our scent lock products. You know, they definitely are working. They were all downwind, and I kept grunting even as they were setting right underneath us and milling around underneath us feeding. And so we ended up, started to get dark. I thought maybe my hunt was over. I continued to grunt and just see if we can get something to come in. And I caught some movement, and I seen his rack come in, and I thought, wow, that looks like a pretty wide buck. I knew he had shorter tines, and there's a wide 9-point in here. It's got a little darker rack, and I thought maybe it was him with the low light levels. Well, he come in, it started getting darker and darker and darker there. I grunted a couple more times, and he finally worked his way in, gave me a 30-yard broadside shot. And I took it. Made a good shot, I thought. It was a little bit low. I went back, I looked at the arrow first, then we went back and looked at the video footage, and it looked like I hit him back. I thought I actually hit him right here, dead center, a little bit high. So we gave him all night long. We came in this morning, we started picking up blood, and when he walked away last night there, he was flashing his tail real good, so I thought that was a real good indication that he was hit pretty hard. Real open hardwoods here, so I thought, well, you know, it's going to be easy to find him unless he loops back and gets into the thick brush here. So we've only been tracking him probably an hour. We took our time, followed the blood right to him, and here he is. He looped right around. I can see my climber tree stand right from right here. He just looped right around right here and zigzagged a couple times. It made us earn it. That's what they do when they get wounded severely like this. And you know, they zigzag around a little bit and they make you try to find him. So he's probably undecided which way he was going to go and just couldn't go no farther. So we've got a real nice buck down here in central New York. This is public land again today. And we got a real nice three-year-old buck down. He's all busted up. That's the rut's on. You know, there's some bigger bucks in here that are just whooping people's butts. So I'm happy with him. He's a good buck. It was a good harvest. Awesome hunt last night. And we're tagged out in New York.
Hey Keith, great hunt. As usual, you're always doing well in New York State.
Tori's Topics is brought to you by Vortex Optics.
Hi everyone, Victoria Furchaw here. I'm at the Runnings in Brockport, New York, and it's time for Tori's Topics. When hunting turkeys with a shotgun, you can use beads, iron sights, red dots, or a crosshair scope. Now most turkey shots are taken 40 yards or less, so if you choose to use a scope, you're going to want something on a low magnification. Red dot scopes are pretty user-friendly and give you a bigger sight picture than a traditional crosshair scope. But with the crosshair scope, you get better magnification and can get dialed in for pinpoint accuracy. For more information on optics, you can check out Vortex Optics website or check out your local running store. Well, that's it for this week's Tori's Topics, brought to you by Vortex Optics. I'll catch you next week.
Rush Outdoors is also brought to you by Martin's Marina, Dry Shod Boots, Muzzy Broadheads, Glendale 3D Targets, Millennium Tree Stands, Carbon Express Arrows, QAD Arrow Rests, Hunter Safety Systems, the Whitetail Institute of North America, Covert Scouting Cameras, the Resort at Snug Harbor, Briars Riverside Market, and these fine sponsors.
All right, next up, field safer Joe Pio from Jersey. If anybody knows Joe, Joe always has a different approach in doing things in the outdoors, something that no one else usually films. Well, this week he's at it again, in Jersey, in a kayak, doing some clamming.
All right, we got the kayaks loaded up. We're heading to the shore, going clamming by kayak. Get some GoPro footage out there and hopefully come home with dinner. All right, let's get going. Put the kayaks in. We're going to go across to the island there and start looking for some clam beds. This is the first time I ever clammed here, so kind of a learning experience. Day on the water, clams on ice, and head home. Got our clams from yesterday. I want to make fried clam strips. What I like to do is throw clams in boiling water just so they open a little bit. I'm not cooking them all the way, just so they just crack open. Then I shuck them, and then we're going to flour, egg wash, bread, and deep fry. So as they start to open up, I'll scoop them out, just throw them on a pan to cool down a little bit before I start shucking. There you go. Just opened up, just like 1/8 of an inch. Put them in a pan. First one's out here, work your way forward. That way you're not dealing with something hot. Take your shucking knife, shuck them out over a little bucket. This bucket will be just for the meats. There it is. This bucket is going back in the woods. Raccoons will have a field day cleaning up the abductor muscles. Every one of these, after I shuck it, will get cut in half and then prep to fry. Alright, we had shucked the clams. Dip them in flour and egg wash, and then breadcrumbs. So now we're going to drop them in the fryer. I just cut every clam in half. So we're going to fry those for a few minutes, just so they're golden brown. They'll start floating to the top. Take them out, throw them in a pan, hit them with some Old Bay before they cool down. For me, I'm going to throw some hot sauce on them, toss them around, and that's lunch today. Alright. Little Old Bay. Got some hot sauce. That's lunch.
Hey Joe, great job. Hey, next time, give me a call. I love seafood.
Hey everyone, John Lennox with Rush Outdoors in the world of Rush Outdoors. And when I want to keep up with what's going on in the great outdoors in New York State, there's only one source I trust, New York Outdoor News.
Now it's time for this week's Covert Corner, brought by Covert Scouting Cameras. This week we're going international. Uncut member Gordon Wood always goes up to WT Outfitters in Quebec. This time he took his covert, had it on video mode. Let's check it out. Remember, no matter where you are, you can always count on Covert Scouting Cameras.
We soaked a competitor's rubber boot and a dry shod rubber boot to show you why these other boots get heavy when wet and can even rot away at the seam when subjected to farm chemicals. Dry shod boots are treated with HydroCoat that repels water as well as mud, ice, and organic chemicals. As you can see, the neoprene on the competitor's boot is soaked. Meanwhile, the dry shod boot completely sheds the water. Dry shod, the world's most wearable rubber boots.
At the Whitetail Institute, there's a lot of things we could talk about, like pioneering the food plot industry, our extensive research, or our customer success and the world and state records we've helped produce. But what we don't talk enough about is our customer service, and like our product line, is by far the best in the business. We have the expertise to help you improve the quality of your deer and your deer hunting. So contact us today. The call and the consultation are free. We look forward to the opportunity to earn your business.
The new Block Vault is the most technologically advanced archery target ever built. The four-sided shooting lets you shoot it close, long, precise, and real. Shoot field tips, broadheads, and expandables. Block Vault's high-density open-layered core and polyfusion design stops all high-speed bows and smaller diameter arrows with friction, not force. Block Vault. Get locked in.
Before the calm, before the hunt, before the climb, it starts with a passion, and that passion starts at Runnings, the best gear and supplies from the most trusted brands in hunting. When you get the shot, will you be ready? Runnings, your home, farm, and outdoor store.
Here we go.
Just harvested my first black bear.
He's down.
This is what hunting is to us.
He is great.
Good buck.
You saw it here on Rush Outdoors.
Hey guys, welcome to Rush Uncut. I'm Brandon Thomas and I'm your host this week. We're out here in Western New York at Uncut member John Lawrence's property. John, what are we doing today?
Well, today we are getting ready to put in some Whitetail Institute seed right here.
All right, before we get to planning, let me tell you what Rush Uncut's all about. So Rush Uncut's the member-driven portion of our show where you, the viewer, get to have yourself right on TV. All right, so up first we have Rush Uncut member John Lawrence. John, we're down here in your food plot. Why don't you tell us about your first hunt?
Well, last year I was hunting over a Whitetail Institute food plot that I put in, and I shot a beautiful doe. And big or small food is gonna help. I'm a firm believer in Whitetail Institute. It will draw them in.
I'm hunting over a Whitetail Institute wintergreens field. The deer have been coming out pawing at it pretty good. I'm hoping they do the same tonight. Wind's in my favor. I need some meat. Got it done. Oh, I've been hunting hard for a doe. This whole season has put me through the ringer.
This big doe finally turned broadside. She hung back a little while and let the kids feed, but I was able to draw down on her and make the shot. She dropped in her tracks, and we got it done and on the muzzleloader.
Hey John, that was some great footage, and it's always nice to see your hard work pay off when you can harvest a buck or a doe in your food plot.
Absolutely. Hey Brandon, who do we have up next for uncut video?
All right, John, so up next we have Rush Uncut member Michael Anderson with a couple of whitetails down in Pennsylvania. Let's check it out.
It's snowing. It's cold. We're gonna sit it out here for the last 4 days, overwatching this cornfield, and hope for the best, man.
Hey Mike, that was some great footage there.
Yeah, good footage. Might keep it coming, and probably get some good footage from that Millennium there, can't you, John?
Absolutely, this year. Hey Brandon, who do we have for picture of the week?
This week we have Rick Becker Jr. with a nice coyote that he took. So there's one less fawn killer out there.
Hey guys, you want to become a member of Rush Uncut? It's easy as going to the website, clicking on the Uncut logo.
Or you can stop by the Great New York Sportsman's Expo at the end of January and sign up in person. And don't forget to rush outdoors with a camera.
Rush Uncut is brought to you by Fire Tower Doubles, Dovey Motors, Upstream Construction, Dryden Lawn and Recreation, Iron Skillet Seasonings, the Huntin' Buddy app, Four Seasons Archery, Woody's Maple Syrup, Prime Cuts Barbershop, The Rope Guys, O'Brien's Restaurant and Bar, IBEW 43, and IBEW 1249.
Okay, another great afternoon here on the Oak Orchard River, Orleans County. Enough talking, time for a little fishing. From everyone at Rush Outdoors, I'm your host Tim Andrus. I'll see you in the water.
For live updates, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.